Everyone, I'm here today to talk a little bit about DC United being the off season still, and yeah, there's been a few news tidbits here and there, but I'm quite worried about this team going forward. And honestly, I swear I could fix this team in a month. Even with the current roster, I could fix. Well, they're not going to be winning every game and stuff, but I could get them more points with some few changes. And it's not necessarily personnel; it's the way they conduct themselves and do certain things. Um, it is an interesting situation. I was really surprised that the GM got fired instead of the coaching staff, and I was a little surprised about the GM they brought in. From all I know, he's a very intelligent person. So I hope obviously DC's hometown, my hometown teams, and I want them to do well. And last season was an absolute joke fest, and I made several jokes at their expense. But reality is, I would like to see them go undefeated, win everything, every trophy they enter. And I'm never one for just blaming players and needing to change them all the time when you can work and do certain things differently. Sometimes coaching philosophies don't mesh with the reality of the roster you have, and that's a short sight many managers have. Doesn't mean they're terrible at their jobs or anything like this. There's more to managing than just the tactics, obviously. Man management is just as important, taking care of your players, making sure everyone's happy, making sure they're all buying in and working for each other, because when you have 6 different cliques on a team, you don't actually have a team, you have a mob. And that can be detrimental to what's happening on the field. Um, I do think there's some things that I would automatically change within their system that would make them perform better and pick up more points. There's definitely so many matches where if they had just prevented one goal or scored one more, as soccer often is, it changes your whole season. There was a lot of bad luck as well as good luck, and I think they read too much into the wins that they did get in a little streak that were happy accidents. Because in reality, they were the second worst stat team for DC United, but for me, that was probably the worst season I've ever seen. Some of those stats and futility were years ago, and there were more reasons for them. But I do wish them all the best, and hopefully we'll get some more news about certain changes happening, maybe a few players leaving, a few players coming in over the next 4 to 5 weeks, and that will set things right. So anyway, if you made it through this far, please consider and check out a couple links below. There's a link to a GoFundMe, which would help my family out tremendously if you pass it around and consider giving $1 or $2. My wife's cancer is respread. She has stage 4 leiomyosarcoma. There's no cure, but we're hopeful of them extending her life for as long as possible. And although the chemo is not currently working after a year and a half, we're hoping to get into a trial at NIH for immunotherapy, and we could use some help from the soccer community. Also, I have a book coming out very soon. If you follow along, subscribers will be getting a discount code for it, and it's about why tactics fail and it's basically why managers fail to understand their own tactics. I've not finalized the title as I finalized the edit because I don't know, I keep changing it. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video, and I appreciate you stopping by. Take care.